Yo guys, what is up? It's your boy Kayle, 1 versus 9, back at it again with some fresh commentary for you all. Almost. Today I actually want to go over a recent game that I have played. Unfortunately, I don't have the recording, but there's a YouTube channel called Domsium Replay, and he uploaded a video to YouTube. I was playing into Quinn, and I want to go over the game today, guys, and talk about my thoughts, kind of like analyze my gameplay, because I saw some people in the comments when I asked for content ideas who said, yeah, Lucas, I would like to see you going over your gameplay and kind of just saying, your thoughts and everything. So that's what I want to do today. Also, guys, I have to make a statement. For the people who have who watch my live streams, right? I stream daily on Twitch. They've seen that yesterday I managed to hit Master Tier on my second account with a 65% win ratio, playing almost exclusively, to losers on Kayle and Irelia. Happens. Exclusively Kayle, right? For the past 7 days, I have a 77% win ratio. I started in Platinum 1, the account decayed to Plat 1 last season. So, yeah, I pretty much played in Smurf queue every single game. And, I have had a, plenty of success, so to say, the past few days. And honestly, guys, I'll make the statement, I think this is the strongest Kayle build that is out there so far, or like right now. Right? I still think AP is extremely strong. And I'm sure AP also works as well as this build. But, it's my personal feelings. And that's just how I feel. I think this is the strongest build right now because it spikes extremely fast, right? 80 of course gives you more value early on than AP does. So you just tend to have a stronger early game and mid game, and you scale really well. I still think at like late game full item build AP is probably better, but guys, let's be honest. How many times do we actually get to late game? Right? I think it's a rare thing if you look at my items, right? There's like one game 30 minutes. There are 2 games 30 minutes, right? Most games are like 30 minutes. Sometimes I look like even in these games I'm not even full build, right? I see one game where I'm full build. 1, 2, right? Like you can see what I mean, right? You rarely hit full item build, right? So, and that's why I think that especially with like 2 or 3 items, this build is it's broken. It's extremely strong, right? I was also playing only top lane in this account. This is my top lane only account. Right? And I pretty much played every game with Ignite as well. So, yeah. I think Ignite is extremely strong, right? You get a lot of lane pressure. Sometimes it sucks if you don't have TP. And I'm sure there are certain matchups where I will go TP. But, so far, like, yeah. I'm having a good time. And, I would say we go right into the game now. Analyze a bit. I hope you guys can learn something. Make sure to leave a like. I don't know if we can hit 400 likes. That would be nice. So make sure to leave a like. I would appreciate that. And let's get right into the game. So before the game starts, quick note: I'm playing Kayle into Quinn. You can't see it. Kayle into Quinn, right? And so usually how I would approach this matchup is by going Dawn Shield, second Wind, and then just praying to God that I'll make it to 6 somehow. However, since I'm playing Ignite, aggressive, Dawn Spite every game, I decided to try out something else, and it worked quite well. No spoilers, of course, but let's get right into the game. So I made my way into the enemy bush, and I was waiting for Quinn to show up, right? To like give an auto attack. So I'm starting to hit the wave a bit here. Not too much, right? Just last hitting. And, you know, you can see I walk into the bush. Guys, this is like a really important thing, right? Especially if you play the range champions, you obviously cannot push the wave. You cannot get priority in a melee versus ranged matchup, simply because she outranges you all the time, right? So she can just perma auto you if you push the wave. And you don't want this, so your goal is to like stay as healthy as possible while she is pushing in the wave, right? So you can like last it under your tower with as much HP as possible. Also, you know, staying healthy reduces the risk of getting dove. So keep it in mind. So what I'm doing here is, you know, just waiting in the bush, basically waiting for the minion to get low, and then just last it with E, and then just get back into the bush so she doesn't see me. You know, since she is pushing the wave, I hope you guys understand that she gets level 2 first, right? Right here. And I still need like 2 minions for level 2. So Quinn decides to not respect my level 2, you know, kind of a bit unlucky. Honestly, she thought she could kill me, I can understand, but with the power of lethal tempo, right? She also failed her flash. It's really easy for me to first blood people. Also, funny on the side note, out of the past like 20 games, I'm not even kidding, I'm dead serious. Out of the past 20 games, I have literally first blooded. I got first blood 18, at least 18 out of those 20 games. I'm not even kidding. Like the people who watch my live streams, they know I literally get first blood with this build every single game. It's crazy, right? It's crazy. So yeah, thanks to lethal tempo. Also, people ask, Lucas, when lethal tempo, when press attack? Honestly, guys, you know, it's I can never say exactly like go this, because there's so many different metrics, right, that come in together, and it makes me decide what to build. So yeah, Blitzy joins us here as well. I think he wants to go outside, so live Blitzy outside, let us. Right. Nice. Head is outside too. Alright, so what happens here, of course, guys, you know, he's still pushing the wave, and I obviously still want to stay outside of her auto range, because I do not win the trades, right? She has electrocute, she obviously wins the trades. I win all ins with lethal tempo, she wins those short trades because she has electrocute. So yeah, you know, just staying back and just basically waiting for the minions to follow. I also, you know, noticed that he puffed topside, so we obviously saw him on the map earlier as well, if you noticed, on Diana. So yeah, what it means basically is that there's a chance of them diving me, right? Because I also have no vision yet. But since I know that they have no summoners, you know, I can kind of just chill, and I still have flash, so yeah. You know, last thing in the tower, we're maxing Q in top lane, boys. Top lane Q max is way better. And yeah, just chilling, honestly. You know, you can see that I don't go for any trades at all unless she gives me the opportunity, right? Like right here, I hit Q. Unfortunately, I miss it, but you know, that's just how it works sometimes. And then, you know, you just want to wait. Drop a ward. And I know for a certain fact that, you know, I will get dove. Right, they have Quinn, Viego. They have a really good dive comp, especially with Ignite. So, yeah, I'm just waiting, basically, right? I'm just waiting, last hitting. I do have a lead already, right? I have like the 350 gold lead from a first blood. Or is it 400 gold? So yeah, look what I'm doing. I'm just standing there, just waiting, using my E and Q to farm. Walking back, you know, giving up CS if I have to, because I don't want to trade right now. Wait, I still go for it. Manage to dodge, and yeah. We just wait, guys. With Kayle, it's really important to be patient, right? Patience will pay out. That's why I also like, you know, muting chat all the time. Right, like I never play with chat on, and sometimes when someone pings me, I just mute them as well. You know, if you just stay calm, if you just do your thing, hey, you have higher chance of winning. And, you know, there's the Viego. We've talked about it. Slow pushing a wave. She's level 6. Before we see the dive here, guys, I want to talk to you what was in my mind. I obviously knew they would dive me, right? It's a common thing to dive Kayle, especially in top lane. And I see she's level 6, right? They see I'm level 5, but what they not see is how much XP I have. And if you take a closer look to my XP bar, it's almost full, right? So I know that of one more minion, I get level 6. And in my head, I was like, yeah, I can bait them in, and I get level 6, right? I can surprise them, and, you know, that's what I do, of course. I get 6 here. They completely fuck up the dive. She has no flash. I ignite the Viego. You know, spam pinging. I just run down, I flash, I walk up so I can hit my Q. And then we just finish off with auto E, auto attack, leading into a double kill, starting with 3 kills. So, you know, this is, I think, also something that I've learned. You just be patient and literally wait for the enemies to fuck up. Obviously, they fucked up the dive, right? They kind of panicked a bit because I turned 6 and they didn't really know what to do, so... yeah. So, you know, the wave's in a bad spot. It's a cannon wave, which kind of sucks because Quinn is level 6 and she will be quite a fast back to lane. But I have to crash the wave, otherwise I will deny myself a whole cannon wave. So, you know, my goal is to just push the wave ASAP and then just look for recall. So yeah, Quinn was roaming mid lane actually. I don't know why exactly. Wait, but she actually got an assist, I think. I didn't even see. But yeah, you will see Quinn roam a few more times this game because she's so fucked. She's actually just fucked, right? We're going for pickaxe and noon quiver, right? It makes us it gives us a lot of AD, and now you will actually see how strong the build is, right? Because buying early AD, I think. Wait, I don't want to talk shit here. But I think that Kayle's Q ratio has the Q ratio has a higher AD ratio than AP. Yes, look, Q has a 60% ratio and AP has 50, right? So if you adapt to more AD early on, you just have more damage. Obviously, right? It makes sense. You obviously have more damage. So, yeah. It's a small thing to notice. And, yeah, just walking back to lane here. Nothing special. And guys, now I'm strong, right? I'm still down in CS, which is normal. But look, the wave was nice because I pushed it in. So it pushes back to me. And, you know, that's like kind of what you want to learn, especially in top lane. You know, like basic wave management, right? Like slow pushing the wave in, crashing it, resetting, and then just waiting for the wave to slow push to you. Right? It's like, it's not even hard. You know, Quinn is missing again, and I've kind of fucked up, I think, because it didn't ping. So what happens here is, I think that that she gets a kill. You know, I don't know where she is. I have no flash, so I just lost it, right? Because I don't know what she's doing. I have no idea where she is. So yeah. Then I start to push the wave because I see her bottom lane, right? She walks bottom lane, gets a shutdown, a pretty big shutdown as well. 350 shutdown. So you know, when you start to see her, just push the wave. She gets a double kill, which is really unfortunate. But look how fast I can push waves, right? Simply because I max Q. And especially with like level 3 or 4 Q. You can just Q the minions and then auto them once and they die. The caster, so that's easy. I get a free plating here, which is nice. I think I go for one more, if I remember correctly. But Viego showed up, so yeah. Let's see what happens, right? Guys, you know, I play really aggressive here because I know I'm 3-0. I have Ignite, I have ulti, so... You know, this is obviously also like kind of a limit testing account. And you know what happens is that Quinn ganks me now. And, yeah, what can I say? What can I say? Double kill, easy as fuck. And if we look at this, I think this was really well played, you know. my ulti was actually key point of winning the trade. He actually had a really nice stun on me there, right? But she is in, right? And the second she hits her empowered auto attack and procs electrocute, I ult. And I also block his ulti, right? So I block a lot of damage. I ignite him so he has to flash out, and then I can obviously just run him down. And yeah, get a free double kill. And honestly, you know, at this point the game is over already, right? I'm 5-0. I don't know why I stood still there. I think I was streaming this game and I was like reacting to the stream chat. It looks a bit BM, but I promise you guys I do not BM. Because I believe in karma, and if you BM, karma will strike you hard and you get punished. So, you know, she's still dead. I know I can get a plating, 2 autos, and then I just recall. Right, I have 2.1k. Obviously with my Kraken Slayer here and attack speed boots. Guys, and like, look, it's 10 minutes in. I have my full Kraken, I have full attack speed boots, and I have 5 points in Q. Like, this is the biggest power spike. This is one of the strongest power spikes for Kayle. And I think, if you like compare one item power spikes, I think Kraken Slayer is by far the strongest one item power spike you can have on Kayle. You know, obviously, I have a bit of time, because the wave is still pushing into me again, as you can see. So, you know, you can just take the Crux. I have max Q, so it's like really easy to take them as well. You know, you don't lose anything. You gain gold, you gain XP. So, you know, if you have time and you see the wave isn't crashing, make sure to take Grump, Crux or Grump. And, you know, now I could freeze. But I decided not to freeze, I think. Because, you know, I still want to get platings. I'm fat as fuck. They're placing Herald mid lane and Quinn is, you know, shows bot lane. So, again, I just want to push the wave and just get a free advantage. She obviously can't lane anymore, right? She was 10 CS ahead, remember? And now she's 40 CS down. So, hey. Yeah. I obviously just pushing at the free platings because she you know, she just can't lane anymore. I also noticed that I get 11 soon, right? I think I need like 2 more waves for 11. I get a first tower here, which is another 610 gold. So it's huge, right? That like no one can stop me. Like, who can stop me at this point? You know, so I wait for a second there because I was thinking that the Vigo could be there, and surprise, surprise, he was there. But you know, I obviously didn't want to, you know, go for a trade because I didn't have ulti up. I think now I have it up. So I'm just recalling. Quinn uses her W here, so she will actually spot me in a second. And yeah, I'll just walk back, you know, just crash the wave, and then I reset, I think. Why am I pushing, actually? Oh yeah, I'm pushing and trying to get in the bush without her noticing, but the minions were too fast, so... But yeah, again, guys, you know, I'm strong. I know I get 11 here, so... I'm just pushing. I'm just pushing. Right? Just applying pressure. That's all you have to do. Walk out of vision, get into the bush so she doesn't see me. I'm just applying pressure. My goal actually here was to draw Vigo to top lane, but I honestly think that Vigo just gave up because, you know, also Dragon was spawning. So he didn't even care showing up anymore because he knows that I just beat them, right? So, you know, what I do, of course, is I just take the turret. They're pinging for assistance top lane. Hey, who can help? Who can help? So, you know, what happens is I'm 3 levels ahead. I just auto E, and she's dead. You know, now Diana is spam pinging me that Ahri is coming, and I'm pretty low, you know, so I was like, yeah, let's take one more turret shot to make the 1 versus 1 against Ahri a bit more interesting, right? I still have ulti and flash. You know, I was limit testing here a bit, and yeah. Dodging the Q, dodging Everfrost. Flashing into her with ulti. Resulting in another kill. Killing the 3-1 Ahri. And getting godlike. Easy clap. 2.8k. I'm selling my drone display to get 3.1k. And yeah. Then I can buy my full wit's end. I am 14 minutes in, you know, like about 9 CS. And I full wit's end. Like, see how strong you can snowball. And honestly, guys, maybe I'm wrong, but I feel like if I'm this set with AP Kayle, I can't do this. I can't. I feel like this item build is so much stronger. You have so much more damage, right? The only thing that sucks about this build is that you don't really get any CDR until your third item. Right? With like Riftmaker, like Nash's Tooth into Riftmaker, you usually just get your CDR from Riftmaker, second item, right? But with this, you have to wait for Cerberus Grudge. But if I'm not mistaken, I think Cerberus Grudge gives 30 CDR, so, you know, that's nice. Like 30 ability haste. Yeah, so, you know, I'm still keep on pushing top lane, of course. You know, take the jungle camps. We know the deal. And just pushing top lane, you know, getting another 600 gold. And, you know, just keep on pushing, right? Because, like, what else would I do? I don't have TP. I just push, apply pressure, right? I mean, you know, I will play this a bit safer because I know I have a big shutdown and I also have no summoners and ulti up. So, you know, I just go back into the jungle and see that blue buff is spawning. So, you know, I think they saw me here. So, yeah, I just back off. Close, close, close. I actually thought she would follow me. Here, right? That would have been really funny. Yeah, I just back off, of course, and look for the next objective to take. You know, or like, you know, just joining the fight for a second there. Unfortunately, I managed to, yeah, not get anything. Xayah flashes away here. And gives the kill to Diana, you know, which is fine for me. We'll just walk back to mid lane, push out the wave, and then I think I just, oh yeah. Look at that, guys. I think that's also one of the things you guys have to learn. Look at the minimap and look where the minions are, right? Because I see where my minions are stacked, right? So I know that there's a wave coming. And I know if once the wave comes, I can use my Q on the minions to hit her, right? That's what I do here, right? Look, I see the minions, I instantly Q and hit her. It's something you guys gotta learn because it's like really strong. Right, and you see me do this all the time. Right? I always try to look for Q angles. And yeah, you know, Quinn is pushing top lane. The wave is about to crash on my tower, so, you know, I will just go top lane to be there in time. And I think, guys, this is also one of the important concepts you have to learn. You know, it's about timing. It's about timing in League of Legends. You have to have the right decision making to be at the right place at the right time, right? So it takes a while until you learn this, right? But it's a really important thing to do, right? Having the right decision making. You know, my decision making might be not the best all the time, right? Especially when to roam and stuff. But I've just learned over the years, right? Like when to be at what spot to get minions, because minions is my gold win, right? You get gold, you get consistent experience, and yeah, you know, back into the jungle taking Gromp. You see me take Gromp all the time, basically, right? And then back to top lane, just pushing, guys, right? I can't really go mid lane because it draws too much attention. I could go bot lane here too, and this is what I should probably do, but, you know, I'm too lazy, so I'm like, yeah, just push top lane. Who wants to stop me, right? Like, look, if Quinn wants to stop me, yeah, this happens to her. So I can just keep on pushing, right? Because what does she want to do? I'm 4 levels ahead. You know, I obviously take the minions instead of taking the inhibitor because, you know, inhibitor doesn't give me gold. And I'm just backing out and walking all the way around to top lane. I see Ahri here. And I'm like, yeah, if I wait here, I can maybe kill her.
Red team's turret has been destroyed.
You know, I'm like a bit of bush camping. I'm already recalling in case she doesn't show up. But she decides to show up. So... oh, I actually recalled, yeah. I have my full item again. Third recall, third full item. 18 minutes 45 into the game. I am level 14. I'm 8-0 and I have 3 items. Right? My team is not even doing good, right? My team is not even doing good, right? We're only 4 kills ahead. Gold 4k, right? It's like nothing. You know, my team is actually not doing good. Mid lane is losing. Bot lane is also kind of not really winning. And junglers are kind of even. So I'm the only lane that's winning, right? So it's kind of a 1v9 actually. You know, so I'll wait for top lane to push. Going for mid lane. Creeps. I think I also look for help at jungle. You know, also a little thing here. This is really greedy, and I know this too, right? And I probably know that there's someone in, obviously, because we have no vision. We're fighting for dragon. So yeah, what happens here is Ari charming me. I managed to dodge the thing, flashing out in time, and you know this is why Wit's End is so nice. If I don't have Wit's End here, right, he just kills me. She hits me with charm, Q, and I just die. Right? But I managed to dodge all the spells, ult, and then flash just in time. You know, and I would die here from W if I don't have Wit's End. So, hey, Wit's End, MVP item. Someone asked me yesterday in the, while I was streaming as well, if I would go for the same build. If enemies are full AD. I'm like, yes. He's like, would you really go for Wit's End even if your team is full AD? And yes, guys, I would. Wit's End is not just good for against AP champs, right? But it's just an insanely good item overall. You get so much on it. You get movement speed from every attack, right? So you literally have like perma movement speed. It's just a good item, and it doesn't even cost that much. So yeah, I would still go Wit's End even if I play into a full AD comp. So you know, I take red buff. Then just find my way to the middle lane where fight is breaking out. I'm strong, right? So, you know. Q auto E. But he has to heal flash away. Unfortunately, this is why we grief a bit. And I just want to quickly note that you guys take a look on Diana, right? Guys, just look at what Diana is doing, okay? This is master tier Smurf account. Look what Diana is doing. Oopsie doopsie, Zonias. But hey, trust me, it gets worse. That fucking sucks, man. That fucking sucks. That actually sucks. So yeah, you know, she hard fucks up. I have no ulti, so I can't even go in. I didn't even want to go in here. So yeah, I still decide to go in. And you know what happens is I die and Vega gets a triple kill, getting 1000 shutdown from me. Blows, right? So the game doesn't even look too good right now. We do have 3 dragons, right? So we obviously want to play for Dragon Soul. But it fucking sucks, right? I think they wanted to start Nash, but they obviously didn't have enough damage to do it, so they had to back off. Fortunately for us. You know, so I finally decided to go to bot lane here, I think. But you know, you always gotta be a bit careful in these situations. Because if you go for bot lane and they fight for Baron, then you're fucked because you don't have TP, right? That's what I'm saying, is split push when you have TP up. But you know, in situations like this, when they actually kill the mid laner and they don't have that much damage to rush the Baron, I think it's fine going bot lane, right? Even if they fight for Baron here, and I'm not there, I know that if it's gonna be like a 4v4, I will still get something out of it, because I'm pushing bot lane and I get 600 gold, and I'm applying pressure. So, you know, the enemies have to decide, do we give up Baron to defend our bot lane towers? Or do we give up bot lane towers to defend the Baron buff, right? And I think this is one of the key points on how you have to play the game, right? Because you don't want the enemies... you don't want to play the game of your enemies. You want the enemies to play your game, right? Like, proactive gaming, guys, right? You don't want to wait for the enemies to do a turn, right? You want the enemies to react to your game. You know, we see this again here, right? I have the 1 minion, and I use it as a extender for my Q to hit her. And then I get a auto E off. And she has sold away, right? Easy. But yeah, they eventually ended up not doing anything for Baron. I get to push bot lane. I got a free tower. And so yeah, look. They had to decide, They decided to defend Baron. They got nothing out of it, and I got something out of it, right? So think about this. Think about it like this the next time, guys. Right? Make the enemies decide what to do. Right? If a Baron fight breaks out, push mid lane, push top lane. Make enemies react to your play. And, you know, I get to catch her with my slow waves. Vigo jumps in. I ult. Dodge the Q. And then I die. Another 950 shot on gold for Zarya. Which, you know, isn't too good. But honestly, guys, at this point, I'm super strong. I decided to go for more crit with Bloodthirster. Right? Bloodthirster. You know, I've said it before in the last video. The only item... Okay. A offline follower. Nice. The only thing that sucks about this build is having literally no lifesteal, right? I thought about going Bloodline, but they recently nerfed Bloodline. You have even less lifesteal now, and you get like 100 HP. But it's not even worth. It's not even worth giving up Alacrity, because Alacrity is so much attack speed, right? So you kind of have to buy some lifesteal. I'm not a fan of Borg. Borg feels really weak. So I think there are like only two options you can go for, right? Either Hydra or Bloodthirster. Hydra for more CDR and wave clear, or Bloodthirster for more crit and shield. So you obviously want to go for, you know, Bloodthirster. You get the big shield, more crit, and you all can also go for 60% crit with IE. So yeah, you know, we'll see the power of the build here. Q auto E, he's dead. And I just run him down. Slowing waves, flash E, hit him with the Dragon Soul, and then I run him down too. Unfortunately, I didn't respect his low cooldown of pulling back the feathers, so I ended up not ulting and dying. AFF. GG, well played. Yeah, guys, this is the power of the build. Make sure to try it out, guys. I promise you, okay? If you give it a try, not just one game, but a few more tries, I promise you, you will like the game. You will like the build, okay? And if you try out the build, make sure to let me know how it feels, or if you have played it, let me know in the comment section down below, guys. You know, have you tried this build already? What are you thinking about this build? I would like to know you guys' opinion. And yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy. Make sure to check out the live stream today. You know, 3, 4, 5 p.m.-ish. CET and CEST actually. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. Make sure to leave a like, and I'll see you guys in the next video.